Hi guys, it's Sherry. So today we are going to be making a little dish, and what you're going to need for that is this beautiful tiki faces from, it's a silk screen from Create Along, and you're also going to need a bronze mica powder and a greenish blue mica powder. So what I did was I rolled out my clay to the thickest setting, and that's about the thickness that you're going to want if you don't have a pasta machine. Just roll it out with your roller. Then we're just going to take our mica powder. And I'm just going to get a brush. And I'm just going to kind of start putting it all over. Let me add a little bit of blue. Okay, now you're going to get black acrylic paint. So now you're going to want to get your stencil. Just lay it down. And then you're going to want to get your black paint. And then get your little squeezy thing and just go and make sure you cover up and get all the areas. And then that extra paint can go back into your bottle. And I just love this because you could just go and scoop it right back in there. And this way you're not wasting any of your paint. Okay, now you're going to carefully lift. And then go rinse out your silk screen right away. Okay, so now we're going to give this a little bit of time to completely dry. All right, so my piece is basically dried. I put it on this so I can move it easily. And the next step we're going to do is, I also have these, they're called, let's see, shrine border cutters. And they are wonderful. So you'll see that it's decorative border. So I am going to go up here. I'm actually going to turn this around because I want to make sure that I have this fairly straight. And I am just going to cut, and I'm matching up my last cut so it continues going through the same. And you can see how beautiful that cut looks. So I'm going to do that, and that's a little crooked. So let me fix that. Okay, look how cool that looks. How beautiful are those edges? So the next step that we do is we are going to lift our edge up, and I just want to take my two corners and just kind of pull them up a little bit to give them like a little wobble. And then I'm going to do the same, push that. Now I am just kind of taking my fingers and just pushing up on the edges and leaving a little space in between those edges. Let me do this side as well right away. So just watch my hands closely if you can to see how I'm doing this, because it's kind of hard. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more for you. Yeah. So I'm just pulling little sections forward. I'm going to try to make sure they're even if I can. So loosen that up. You want to pull that up. And everything kind of stays right in place. Look how cool that little dish is going to be. So now I'm going to put this in the oven at 275 because this is primo clay. I'm going to bake it for a half hour, and then we'll come back and finish it. All right, guys. So I took my piece out of the oven. I let it cool off completely, and now I painted it, and I painted it this lovely copper, which I am absolutely in love with. It is just stunning, and it is this particular paint. I'll throw a link in there for you, but it is amazing. I am so loving this color. Once this completely dries, then we'll come back and we'll finish this piece up. But I also want to let you know, when you paint the back, make sure you get the top edges. I'll show you that once it's dried. I just have it laying on just a little plastic bin that I have my jump rings in, and it's just laying there. So this way the edges can dry as well as the top at the same time. Okay, so my piece is completely dried now, and it is absolutely beautiful. I just love how the copper really incorporates with the colors on this. Just absolutely stunning. So our last thing to do to finish this piece is to put on our glaze. That'll not only protect our paint, but it'll also protect our mica powder. And I have Sculpey Gloss Glaze. And I am just going to put that all over. I'm going to get my brush. And then I am just going to cover my entire piece, front and back, with my gloss. This glaze dries fairly quick, so you won't have to wait too long. And our piece is complete. Look how beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. A very simple, easy to do project. Took really no time at all. The longest was putting it in the oven. And it is a great piece. It's flexible. So if you drop it, it's not going to break. I love this. And you could put any kind of earrings or like little, here I have these. You could set little gemstones or anything you want in this and just put it on your side table. And you have a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.